Our top story comes from Pakistan. The self-proclaimed land of the pure. Too bad. Now it's officially being called a suicide nation. Why? Because in 2023, Pakistan witnessed the highest number of suicide attacks. Yes. According to a new report, Pakistan witnessed the most number of suicide attacks since 2014. What's worse, nearly half of these attacks targeted security forces. This report is based on statistics that are released by the Pakistan Institute for Conflict and Security Studies. Let me now take you through the key findings. To start with, Pakistan witnessed a total of 29 suicide attacks this year. These attacks claimed more than 329 lives, and they left more than 582 individuals injured. What's most striking is the fact that 48% of the deaths were inflicted on security services personnel. So were 58% of the injuries. In other words, Pakistan's security forces were the biggest victims of these suicide attacks. It doesn't end there. I have more data. The report further reveals a distressing 93% rise in the number of suicide attacks, a shocking 226% rise in resultant deaths, and a troubling 101% surge in the number of injured individuals. Furthermore, the share of suicide attacks escalated from 3.9% in 2022 to 4.7% in 2023, underscoring the severity of the crisis. If we delve into regional specifics, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa bore the most brunt of the attacks. It reported 23 instances of terror attacks. They resulted in 254 fatalities and 512 injuries. Next, we have Pakistan's federally administered tribal areas. They witnessed 13 terror attacks, leading to more than 85 deaths and at least 206 injuries. Balochistan faced 5 attacks. They caused 67 deaths and 52 injuries. Sindh witnessed 1 attack. It resulted in 8 deaths and more than 18 injuries. These figures are quite telling. They reveal the disturbing surge in terror attacks across Pakistan. Since November last year, Pakistan has been in the constant grip of terror over a fragile truce between the Pakistani Taliban and the Pakistani government sitting in Islamabad broke down. This surge in attacks on Pakistan's western frontiers has also strained Islamabad's ties with Kabul. Islamabad has consistently called on Kabul to rein in the militants, which it alleges are using Afghan soil to launch these attacks. However, the Afghan Taliban denies Pakistan's allegations. They have repeatedly assured Islamabad that it doesn't allow its soil to be used for attacks against any country. These differences have led to a diplomatic standoff of sorts, with the border between the two countries frequently shutting down. And it's not just the borders. As I speak, Pakistan is also engaged in a water-sharing dispute with Afghanistan. According to reports, Afghanistan is planning to build a dam on the Kunar River, only that it plans to move ahead with this plan without the involvement of Pakistan. This is what a spokesperson for Afghanistan's Ministry of Energy and Water had to say. Allow me to quote. One of the big projects is the Gambri Dam project. This dam has the capacity to produce 45 megawatts of electricity and will irrigate 34,000 hectares of agricultural land, and it has been decided that this project will be completed by the private sector. This decision hasn't gone down well with Pakistan. It says if Afghanistan goes ahead with this project, it will have several consequences. Allow me to quote a statement again from Balochistan's caretaker Minister for Information, Jan Achakzai. The Islamic Emirates' decision is unilateral, that this is a hostile act against Pakistan. If the Afghan Taliban proceeds with this dam without involving Pakistan, it will have severe consequences, such as escalating tensions and political conflict. So on one hand, Pakistan is dealing with a domestic challenge in the form of growing terror attacks. On the other hand, it is dealing with tensions along the Afghan border. There's no saying how severe these challenges can get in the days ahead. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.